exam is a very significant event in any nursing student's life. When I attend similar ceremonies, I used to read the newsflash. But I can also recall our own orientation when I was a medical student for hospital duty. I still could feel what I am sure most, if not all of you, are feeling right now. These are excitement to be able to put into practice what we have learned in class during the didactic phase, anticipation, so at last we can experience the hospital atmosphere, anxiety, not being sure if we do possess the skills expected of us we will be in our R&D, and fear, because I remember what our professors always remind us. You are not dealing now with papers and pens where you can just wipe out an error. Here, you are dealing with lives, where carelessness and mistakes can mean a loss of it. But if you do your work well, and help in the speedy recovery of the patient, and make an ailing patient smile because you have made him or her comfortable, the satisfaction you will feel will not be bought by any amount of money. These I have seen and experienced. I can still recall many years ago instances where good nursing care can lead to recovery. A child who fears needles can be calmed down and be given the needed medication just because the medication nurse is gentle, patient, and soothing in her approach. A good night's sleep of an ailing patient because the attending nurse took an extra time during her rounds to arrange her bed and make it comfortable for her. A depressed and uncooperative terminal cancer patient changed his attitude because of the patience and care that the attending nurse provided. These are just a few instances. There is certainly a lot more that can manifest how good nursing care can do to an infirm and sick person. I appreciate how the nursing schools have given this event such importance to really have a solemn ceremony to usher the students to their clinical practice for RSE. Unlike the medical schools, we will just give them an orientation. Because there will come a time when you are already practicing with the nurse, that you will look back to this event, to this occasion, and you will smile, confirming the fact that nursing is really a noble profession. So as we see your caps, your pins, and for men with local service, you are about to board the boat that will take you to an infinite voyage of caring, infinite meaning and bliss. Nurses and other medical professions like this are nurses forever. Even if you will not work in hospital, you will and should never forget what you learned in nursing school. You can even use this in your families, relatives, and friends. Today, you are like sailors who will sail for the first time. You must be armed with navigational instruments to know your direction. And these are your SKA. What are these? The skills, the knowledge, and the attitude that you will carry with you in caring for your patients. Knowledge is what you learn in the classroom. Skills will be what you will be developing during your RLA. And attitude is as important as it's useless to be a nurse if you don't have the loving and caring attitude, like a mother to a child. Mother and child relationship is the right attitude to emulate and fulfill your Christian calling. Because nursing is a calling. You are here because there is something in this profession that has a deep effect on you. And you will finish this and complete this so that you will achieve what you have dreamed of. Of course, because aside from being an effective entry point to go across as an do you know that what Mom has been saying about tender loving care has started at in the nursing community. The tender loving care that nurses provide their patients and should provide their patients is now a common byword by everybody who is giving good care and love. Then we call them a good provider of TMC. But this is a nursing parlance. But what will this stopping feeling and the giving of love for others and candlelighting indicate? It is not just a ceremony, but a ceremony full of significance for which the nurse should live. To live on as he or she continues his or her chosen profession in order to be valuable comforter of the sick and the dying. The cup, the pin, and the cloth are not just mere accessories that you use on duty. These are symbols of your profession. Like the white immaculate uniform or apron you are wearing now, your cup for the females and cloth for the males, this symbolizes purity. Purity means freedom from adulterating matters. Like in the Bible, white garment is worn by saints who will be with Christ during the second coming. It speaks of the righteous deeds of the saints, thus implying freedom from evil or sin. Therefore, when we go on duty, we should see that our uniforms are always immaculately clean. Purity would mean being honest, diligent, persevering and dedicated in your work, and having a true love for the profession. The ethereal white cloth given to male nurses during the ceremony envelops the purity and dignity of the profession. It is like a mantle of protection of the profession from negativism, immorality, and injustice. It holds true to the promise of every nurse to uphold beneficence, non-maleficence, veracity, fidelity, and autonomy. As Margaret Taylor of the Memorial Hospital of St. Thomas, Ontario said in 1945, and I quote, "You will possess these treasures just as largely as you give yourself to the study and care of the sick. You will enjoy the beauty of the service as largely as you enter into it with spirit, working always to attain the best, keeping firm to duty, and being kind. You stand today at the gateway to a sacred calling, lifting the latch as it were to all the privileges of knowledge and training at hand, to use with your best skill and womanhood and manhood to teach you for the services and services of the nursing profession. The goal for which you yearn will be reached by your days being equipped in worthy application. The laurels will be going the second mile with tact, grace, dignity, understanding, and kindness. High purpose and courage beacon to high desires. Abstinence from any habit or act is not carry the seal of this high calling to its best heights. The road, my dear, is steep, and must ever harshly worn. Never by selflessness, never by carelessness, never by pleasures and self-indulgence. Habit and imitation is the source of all learning, all practices and learning in this world. It is the magnificent harness of routine that enables us to mold ourselves into the manifold duties and requirements, the mounting obstacles, the gaining points and stability with its sublime dignity and efficiency. It is your priceless attainment. It is well when you bend and cheerfully accept the lessons we learn in this path of vigilance and duty. Never ever fear to be the sublime motive to the smallest struggle. In so doing, you will find reward, satisfaction, and contentment at every turn of the way. And hope. So students, favor this moment. Immerse in the dignity of this ceremony, but never forget the responsibility it brings. Like a captain of the ship, you will be responsible to veer the ship to safety. All of you should see this through, complete the course, and be the glorious nightingales of this age. Assume the responsibility of the nurse, and the instrument of God to heal the infirm and the ill, and to give life are disjointed. Good luck to all of you, and God bless you all. Good afternoon.